I hadn't looked at my dies for a long time. I even forgot what I had. But I'll show you what I have here in just a second. If we can do this correctly and get everything into focused. Yeah, that's an RCBS full-length die, 223 Remington. This one here is a 243 set of RCBS. There's a set of 25-06. Set of 270. It's 30-30 Winchester. 30-30 Winchester, 45 long Colt, and 38 Special was the first three that I bought, and they were $10 a set of dies in. So let's go back. Let's go 223, 243, 25-06, 270, 30-30, 308, 303 British, 30-06. I got that from my son when he had that SKS. 7.62 by 39. There's a set of 4570, but that's a 3-die. Most of your dies are like 2 set. You know, there's only 2, and this one here was you have all 3. And the shell holders for each one of these is in there. Then you have over here you got your 7.62 by 54 Russian. I got that from my buddy back then. 8 by 57 Mauser. And there's a set of 32 Winchester Special. Those dies. Then just go up here. Can't do without extra shell holders, guys. I forget how many's in here. How many it says. Out of curiosity though. Looks like 12. Yeah, it never hurts to have, you know, your extra. You don't know when it's gonna come in handy. Okay, let's go up here. Here's a set of 3-die carbide, 357 and 38, and 357 Max shell holders in there. There's your 9mm, your 9 by 21, your 9 by 23. There's a set of carbide 45 automatic. Set of Lee carbide. That's 45 Colt. There's 44 Special carbide. Over here, these are the steel ones. It's a 3 set of 9mm Luger. And there's a set of your 41 mag. There's your 45 ACP. Your 38 Special. Your 44 mag. And your 45 long Colt. Really, I mean, there's quite a few dies, but you know, when you first start out, I mean, you're lucky to afford one set of dies at a time. I ordered mine from Gander Mountain. That was in 1977. Yeah, 77 is when I got my RCBS reloading press, and I got 3 sets of dies: the 30-30, the 45, and the 38. And they'll do you well. The only trouble with you know, your steel dies, you got to keep them cases clean before you go run them in there, or you'll end up scratching the inside of your dies. Then you have to lube them, and you don't have to do that with your carbide. But still, it does pay to tumble the things before, you know, you start. It really does. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to go through there. So let's see, there's like, I must reload for 6 different pistol. 9, 41, 44, 45, 38. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 6. There were 6 different. I never had any 32 dies or 25 automatic dies or anything like that, because it just didn't seem appropriate to have them. But like I said, I've had these things quite a long time. Now the carbide, why I didn't buy carbide when I first started out, a buddy of mine bought a set of carbide dies. And the first thing he did when he got home was he opened up the case, and in his haste to hurry things along, he dropped the die onto his concrete basement floor. And what happened then was your carbide will shatter. Now this was, you know, in the early, probably 1980, somewhere in that area. But it shattered all over the floor. And I go, I don't think I really need carbide dies. You pay that extra money and then you drop them and they're screwed up for life. Well, they're a little bit stronger now. And then, well, something else to bring up too. Like if you work in any kind of machine trade, if you're a machinist or even an operator or something, you find out with carbide, if you tap the carbide hard enough with a hammer, it's going to shatter. A lot of times you'll put an insert in and it doesn't want to come out, and you take a hammer and you tap on it so you can get the insert out of there. That's how it goes. They will shatter. So you just have to use a little extra care in that manner, so you don't throw your money out the window. Guys, I want to thank you for watching, and like I said, get a chance when you do things like this, get an extra set of those shell holders. I think it's a very good idea. I mean, when I get dies, I usually get the shell holder that applies to that with it, because I don't like rooting around and have to go through something and look for this and look for that. So I just try to stick each shell holder in, and yes, it does get expensive. I mean, back when I was buying them in the 70s, they were like, $2 or something. They're probably $6 a piece now at least. Maybe, probably more. It's been so long since I, picked up any of that kind of stuff. And why did I gather up all this stuff? Well, I was planning on retiring. I wanted to buy everything beforehand because I knew once you retire, money gets tight. So that's why I took the time to gather things up while the getting was good. And sometimes that works out for people, sometimes it don't. I tried to get all these things that might apply to me, even if I didn't have the firearm. I got the stuff anyway. Like, I never had a 270. I never had a 270 in my life, but I have a set of dies for it. I have a mold for it. Now, my boy had a 303 British, so I got, hey Dad, yeah, I know. And I'd go get the dies and the shell holder and whatever else I needed. Yep, good old days. Well, guys, thanks for watching.